Welcome back, everybody, to some more of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition. I actually got done before I started recording. Just bought myself a new sword. More than my paycheck, let's just say that. It does like, how much does it do? Like 30 something damage? Let's just say it does badass damage. 30 to 34 damage, poison plus 18. So I'm cool with that. He did, this mysterious merchant guy, he did have like a silver sword for like 3,000 bucks. But I'm like, nah. Alright, it says wait, hold on. So I actually went to the inn and did some fighting tournaments. So hold on, let's see. How do you go to your... Oh, there we go. I was like, how do you go to your quest? This one. I just got done in the fighting ring or whatever. In the... And I was about to say some OG fighting. I'm about to say some UG fighting. Stands for underground. Hold on, let's see. How much weight? 205? Ooh, I'm fat. Eh, whatever. Who lifts nowadays? I'm about to get me some money. What the hell's a twan? Sounds like wine. Why won't they just call it wine?
Welcome to Vergen.
What do I care?
Did he tell you to care? Me and my mom just got done a couple hours ago watching the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Last Stand with Johnny Knoxville. Pretty funny. It's a good movie. You guys think this is the way to the War Council? I gotta say, Arnold Schwarzenegger looks exactly the same. Like he did like 10 years ago in Terminator. He looks exactly the same. You can't even tell if he got older. He looks exactly the same. What the? He's like Morgan Freeman, Jackie Chan. Like Jackie Chan, it seems like he's been old since like forever. Ever since like the first Rush Hour. Well, even before then, like, what's that? It's like Bronx something. I don't know. It's one of his fighting movies. Which way do I go? It pointed me in this direction, I promise. That was a lie. What the? Oh. Can't complain. Who say I'm stealing? It's not proper English. I don't care. I hate English. But I hate math more. I'm not good at math whatsoever. E equals MC squared. Yeah, I'm not going to use that.
You miss quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. The prince duelled Henselt. They fought as equals.
Impossible.
And yet it was so.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war, ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft, more scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves, but even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well-led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. Where will we find Immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An Immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies. Here. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
All right. Well, hold on. I need to change the whatchamacallit. I have no idea what I'm reading right there. Alright, I need to find these dammy dams.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
Say it again. Take that. Alright, there's 3 artifacts we need to find.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
No. Itchy your nutsack? Really, bruh?
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Look, another one. You let one human in, and in no time, you've got a swarm.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
And tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Very unusual. What would be unusual is if you return home sober for once.
And this is what happens when you get 4 drunk dwarves together. Damn it, come on. You guys are going way too slow. We're barging to mines. Well, I'm in. Let's do it. So it's Upper Eddern? Or no, this is not Eddern, this is Virgin. Take all this. I'll take that. Let's take some of that. Take all of that. I have no idea what I just picked up right there. Take more of that. Take one of those. Twan. Come on now. Not gonna lie, that was like 4 flights of stairs right there. At school, I could barely walk up 3 before I fall. Ellen's sword. I'll take that.
Nothing good in store for us. Nothing good.
Hold on, was that a good sword that I get? Hatchet. Elven sword. How does it compare? It's not that good. What about this? Not that good. A hammer. Got the MC.
Eh? That's a witcher, not human.
Come on, dang it. He's in the way.
Rotten times.
Okay, the door's locked.
You wet your wick recently, Witcher?
What do you say? Talk to the Eldrin Sissel. Where is he? Oh.
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Let's get to work, my bearded friends.
Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergen will be grateful. I'm sure some coin will be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil. So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hot.
You and your musings, Sheldon.
Alright. Holy mother. It's about to get dark. Let me just go ahead and just take care of this right now. How many cat... Oh, shit me. Shithole. How do you make a cat potion? I'm almost out. Wait, how do... So what am I missing? Soul, vermin, blah blah blah. I don't know how to... Paulsack. Alright guys, only got one, so... Gotta... Let's see if we can do this in like 4 freaking minutes. Ah, shit. Or however long they give us. 5 minutes. Alright, let's go. Damn it, damn. Damn it, what did I pick up? I gotta get rid of something. How's that? Nope. More. Come on. I'm running out of time. There we go. Alright. Fucking wonderful. Suck it. Shit, I'm getting my ass kicked.
How many more can there be?
Damn it. Hold on. It's time to do some chanting. Need something that could do good. Oh, mother,
Damn
they blow up.
carrion. That was close.
What was that?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Alright, so now I kind of remember this part.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
These ass hats blow up when you try to... No. Try to turn the light. I mean...
To arms!
To arms? Yeah, ranked up. Suck my silver sword. How did he get up there? Oh. Alright. Come on, how do you turn this on? Okay. So just in case if I need to come back here. God, dude, come on.
Hey, gentlemen, let's focus on finding a dwarven immortality.
Can we go?
Damn it! Grab your weapons. medallion's vibrating. I don't want anybody playing hero.
Seems it was the last one.
Let's grab what we need and get out of here.
I wouldn't mind a drink about now. Right, Geralt. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it. Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know.
Eh? That's a witcher, not a human.
So, no schnapps?